who will be the cleanest, who will be the fastest, who will be the best to finish this 2023 NTT IndyCar season off. This is the Firestone Grand Prix of Monterey, and already several cars out of their respective columns, like Colton Herta. Herta was way out wide, trying to grab positions at the line as Rosenqvist leads the field down into the Andretti hairpin.
We've seen side by side and 1 and 2 before, but there's contact. Scott McLaughlin looks like Newgarden. I see lots of cars involved. Yuri Vips.
2 of the 3 Team Penske Chevys are off.
And Rita's VK, so 5 cars with contact.
You're broken there.
There's Graham Rahal in the I-Packet car. That's the green car.
I'm in neutral here. I just need a refire. Front one.
2 Penskes, 2 Rahal, Letterman, Lanigan Hondas. Incredible.
It's still green for the time being, so these guys are all racing for position till that yellow comes out. There it is, T-Bell, but man, I was expecting issues on the outside of turn 2 given the repave, not from the inside.
Yeah, a lot to digest here as Newgarden got his car in reverse, but he's beached.
Power and Herta, either side of their columns. There goes Power, Herta to the left in the white and black car.
So I don't know about Colton Herta's move there.
It's bizarre. I mean, obviously there was a checkup. You know, a jump start is considered pulling out of line before the green, so we're not sure exactly when the green was. You saw Will Power get massive sideways. That's what caused his.
Yeah, there's Colton.
Yuri Vips pulled out and then kind of got back on the brakes. Now look at the traffic jam there in the middle of your screen.
Let's see what happens here. Yuri Vips is back here with Graham Rahal. And just a little bump.
So that was Marcus Armstrong got into the back of Graham Rahal.
Yeah,
I think that turned him into Yuri Vips.
Yes. It wasn't Yuri's fault. He locks up there though, but watch this. 3 into 2, and that's what gets Graham sideways, and then Vips gets tagged and goes across in front of him. There's carbon fiber.
Power's one I'm going to be watching here. This is his best opportunity of the season for a win.
Here we go, green flag. So Rosenqvist gets the jump in that papaya and light blue McLaren Chevy through the final turn, stretching their legs up the hill, over turn 1, and here we go again to get this Monterey, this Firestone Grand Prix of Monterey back underway.
It's cool up front, but I love that move from Canapino, diving on the inside of turn 11. You see a little bit of side-by-side action here now through turn 2. Rosenqvist with a nice jump up front, though, over Palou.
Oh, look at McLaughlin in the yellow and white car. He is anxious to get back to the front. That was a bold move inside 3.
And it worked. It worked really well. The XPEL Chevy is in the mix, and McLaughlin will be fuming inside that helmet.
He sure will. You see the tire compounds on the side of your screen there as a pass down the inside into turn 5 on Benjamin Peterson. That was Marcus. Oh, no, contact.
Benjamin Peterson got all kinds of sideways and had to check up, and McLaughlin got right into the back of him. Not McLaughlin's fault.
Wow, Elio Castroneves stepped out. Did you see that? Through turn 6. Here they go, through the corkscrew. Di Francesco up at the front. Palou, turn 11. He's hassling race leader Felix Rosenqvist. The champion wants another win. Inside move by Palou on Rosenqvist. They hit. And Fro is off the track. Palou takes the lead.
Rosenqvist tried to crowd Palou to the apex, and Palou was having none of it. Dude, I've already won a championship. I got nothing to lose today. I'm going forward.
There's a lot of things going on as the caution flag. Joseph Newgarden. Looks like maybe out of turn 4.
Been rough. This is what happened to the Hitachi Chevy driver.
On his own.
Man, he didn't even drop a wheel.
Just came up short. I feel bad for I-Packet. You know, puts a lot into this team, and to not even get a lap with everybody here, a lot of sponsors here, it's disappointing.
Going green, Diff.
Yeah, frustrating there for Graham Rahal. Look at this, though. Will Power got squirrely in second, and Rosenqvist is there to pounce, and Pato Award inside turn 2. Rosenqvist, he wants to get back into the lead and back into second.
Talk about repaying the favor. Rosenqvist looking very aggressive, shoulder to shoulder, just like Power put the move on him in 11. Rosenqvist swings right back and hits hard.
Chopper, but now Dixon's going in.
It's a penalty. 45 and the 9 have been penalized. That is Scott Dixon and Christian Lundgaard. There has been nothing about the original start and Colton Herta.
$1 million for the winner. It'd be a really great way to have us have our first test, but also see who wants to win $1 million.
Saw Elio Castroneves spin there a moment ago, and now he's off the track once again. Mark, good catching up with you, bud. Diff.
Oh boy,
Oh,
and he almost
right.
went into Alex Palou, the race leader. Elio, one side to the track to the other, spinning, gets it going again. He's got his hands full.
Break zone shortly. There's the orange and blue McLaren as he gets hit by Marcus Ericsson.
And the tire's down, and then the 8 spins because he goes offline. The left rear of Felix Rosenquist in the orange and blue car is down. Both cars still running. The yellow flag. Oh no, Ericsson punching the steering wheel. Looks like he stalled it.
That's a Swedish spin. Ericsson, Rosenquist.
So when did Rosenquist's tire get cut down? Oh no!
It got cut when Marcus hit him.
When he hit him, and then he didn't really know the full extent of it. And now he does.
Well, a little too late now, bud.
Will Pato O'Ward get that elusive victory of 2023? Christian
green,
Lundgaard
green.
had another one. Look at Grosjean in the yellow and red DHL Honda. His last drive for Andretti. He'd love to get his first IndyCar win, and Peterson has gone around. That's affected one of the Hulkos Hollinger cars. I think it's Ilon.
And Elio Castroneves as well. Caution is out as the 55.
Oh, Ferrucci. That's a strange place to go off at very high speed.
Never seen a car off there, T-Bell. It's just mayhem on these restarts with this new surface. Offline, so slippery. We saw all the mayhem down there in turn 11.
Ferrucci had some help as further back.
Behind the 2 green cars, you see, he's the black car. Goes up the inside of Marcus Armstrong. He's not quite there. How does he end up on the outside? McLaughlin's trying to go around him. That's what happened to his teammate.
Yeah, meanwhile, chaos at the back there with Peterson and Elio Castroneves coming together. Here's Ferrucci making a move. Look at David Malukas diving in on DiFrancesco.
Keep watching Ferrucci. He's got McLaughlin to his outside. Did McLaughlin tag him maybe accidentally to send that black mobile out wide? Too hard to see.
Oh,
from
yeah.
up there.
Yeah. I just saw a puff of smoke. Oh, boy.
Wow.
What a save. What a save on the asphalt. What a save on the dirt from Santino Ferrucci. We've seen him have some impressive avoidance of accidents in the past, but that was an incredible save.
Watch Pato. Watch that black and red arrow McLaren Chevy.
Green.
O'Ward on Palou. We're back to racing. Green is the call from race control. Here we go, down the front stretch. How close is O'Ward? Look at Grosjean in the Andretti Honda, the DHL machine. Is there a big move here for position?
Defensive position from the number 10, but now Grosjean trying to go around the outside in that yellow and red machine.
That sets you up for the next turn, but he's gone too far. Augustine Canapino is there to pounce.
No grip on the outside of turn 2. Grosjean loses at least 2 spots. He still has dirt on the right-hand side of his right tires. They'll clean up on this straightaway, but risk versus reward. Tough lesson for Grosjean there. Pato O'Ward looking pretty defensive, and Canapino is in 3rd.
Canapino is running legit 3rd. We talked about that rookie of the year battle. He's not going to pull it off there. That's a tough spot into 6th, but we said he basically had to finish on the podium if he had any chance of catching Marcus Armstrong, and that's where he's running.
How aggressively did Pato O'Ward defend there? We just
Look out, look at Grosjean. Up the inside,
Oh,
and so too
how about
does Santino
Ferrucci?
Ferrucci.
Ferrucci, you couldn't put a piece of paper between his right sides and Devlin DiFrancesco.
A good amount of fans that continue to grow and wait for him here at each and every stop of the IndyCar Series as Grosjean back up to speed after that most recent stop, and he gets a position on David Malukas.
Did it again. He got Malukas into the corkscrew before. So here we go. You can see right now Pato O'Ward dives to the pits. That's in the window as we see Malukas. He's off. Devlin DiFrancesco in the blue
Palou
car.
doesn't need this. Palou needs to get in if Malukas gets stuck.
This could really fall into O'Ward's hands.
Oh.
Hey, Palou has already gone past pit road, guys.
Oh, yeah.
But O'Ward is on pit road in time. If this winds up being a caution, this could flip it for Pato O'Ward and Arrow McLaren, still looking for their first win.
Oh,
no. And that is the caution. Huge break for Pato O'Ward, and everyone here in the 10 pit just kind of pounds their fist, saying, man, that was an opportunity missed.
So here's how it happened. This is down into turn 2. Devlin DiFrancesco on the outside there, crowding Malukas on the inside, side by side into 3. What happens here? Oh, Dev just loses the rear as soon as he touches the brakes.
Another example of just being offline and being caught out by the lack of grip when you're not on the rubbered groove of the track.
See, it's all very respectful, giving room here, and then like you say, in that dirty part of the racetrack, as soon as Dev hits the brakes, the rear end steps out, and he drives into Malukas. Malukas, innocent victim there. But again, the yellow comes out immediately because of that car-to-car contact.
IndyCar consistent with what they've done all season.
If that wasn't enough, get ready, because we got 34 more laps to keep bringing the action. As Pato O'Ward in the Arrow McLaren Chevy is at the front with young Marcus Armstrong right behind, and Scott Dixon looking to make a move. Look at this, almost 4 wide into the final turn.
That's not going to work, guys. There's contact behind. There's Ferrucci. No, such a good result on the cards. A broken front wing. The 60 of Tom Blomqvist has stopped. Surely another yellow is coming.
Bring out,
and there it is.
Most common color of the day. The yellow is out again, and Ferrucci had that massive save. It is not a save this time. Up front, not too bad. There's Dixon thinking about it, but look to the right, look to the right. Big traffic jam. There's about to be contact. Here's Ferrucci right into the back of Palou.
Heavy off the back of Palou.
Has to pit here sometime soon. Grosjean will be on the attack against his old teammate on the inside. Grosjean pounces. Forceful move early. That was opportunistic. And lights it up, and there's more collisions.
Ryan Hunter-Reay trying to go through as well, but it's chaos in the back. That's the Hy-Vee Honda. Oh, man, we see Marcus Ericsson and Marcus Armstrong, who was one of those leaders on that other strategy, and now the yellow is out. And Hunter-Reay did get around the DHL Honda of Romain Grosjean.
Watch the bright green car to the right of your screen. Watch the bright green car. Up the outside, round Peterson. And was it contact with Peterson's wing? And Ericsson arrived on the scene with nowhere to go.
Tough to tell.
Because he will want to finish his time at Andretti with a victory.
Green.
Not quite close enough to O'Ward. Here goes the teammates around the outside. Callum Eilert and Augustine Canapino. And I think Dixon hit Palou, his teammate. Palou got all squirrely for the lead of the race. Romain Grosjean gets O'Ward.
Not saving field there, is he? That's a great move as the teammates from Uncle's Honda side by side, slight contact.
So Dixon sneaks through. That's huge for Scott Dixon. Now he's going to work on Devlin DeFrancesco, and he'll get around.
Devlin having that shifting problem. If he's in emergency mode, he's having to lift off the throttle every time he pulls the paddle. Very distracting for a driver, and a huge time loss as well, as there's now a bit of a parking lot back here. Felix Rosenqvist dropping wheels off of 4.
Regains it now, gets back on track. Look at this. The mad scramble is on. DeFrancesco with a wounded car. McLaughlin now whips up the inside of Alex Palou. McLaughlin and Dixon are on the same strategy, so he's trying to go with his countryman as that Juncos Hollinger Chevy is in trouble.
That's Callum Eilert, I believe. I wonder if he has a cut tire from contact earlier or other body damage, but Callum Eilert well slowed now as Palou tries to get around. So you've got Grosjean trying to be the rabbit, trying to get away and open up a gap for his final stop.
Yes, he let his temper get the better of him, but look out!
Oh,
look
Castro Neves!
Herder and Castro Neves. Elio continues. Herder does not.
Caution.
Again.
Now we'll probably pit in 4 or 5 more laps. I'm thinking unless there's a lot more caution. Let's see if he stays out.
Scott Dixon won. Scott McLaughlin followed him home, racing his hero for the win. That was back in 2021. McLaughlin's got a lot more races under his belt now. How's he going to race his hero here for the win of this Firestone Grand Prix of Monterey? Back to green, Dixon in the lead.
I mean, it's the 2 Scots from New Zealand up top, but again, Callum Eilert with a great run going here in P3. It's all clean so far, guys. I don't want to jinx it. There's power up the inside of Christian Lundgaard. There's contact in 2. And now Rossi's going to try to capitalize.
This is what happens at the end of the season. If you've got 17 to go, no more pit stops, you don't care anymore. All you want is a podium or a top 5 if you can get it. You don't care if you're bouncing off other cars. It is caution to the wind. Below, so he is at the deep end of the pool. Look at this, Will Power coming forward.
Uh-oh, look out on the inside. Alexander Rossi forcing it there.
Guys, how about this run from Rossi up to P6 now after getting around Augustine Canapino? Remember, he had that broken air jack system, had to do manual lifting of the car in pit lane. He's had all sorts of problems.
Like he did last week at Portland, where he won. He will finish the year with 5 wins and a 2nd championship. Right behind him, Will Power, who admitted to me earlier this week, he said, listen, a lot of things off track really distracted me this year. I'm going to come in next year with a new focus with the 12 team and really spend the offseason getting ready for 2020.
Leading positions.
Think about one stage he was vying for a podium. Big lock up into the corkscrew. Canapino's off.
That's going to happen. As that wing starts failing, you lose that downforce, that grip on the front axle. so easy to lock up those front tires. They might have to come to pits, guys.
Worried about the 60 car, so Dev's kind of just had to be fluid with the goals for the day. The ultimate goal is obviously to stay in the position for the leader circle, but it's gone awry, but they've done exactly what they needed to do today. Just stayed on track, beaten the cars they needed to beat, and now they're going to make the leader circle.
Look at this, look at this. Eilert ran off track. Rossi's ready to pounce, so too Christian Lundgaard. Down into the Andretti hairpin. Here goes Alexander. Look for that inside line. Lundgaard's ready to set both of them up.
Oh, this could be pretty nasty with 3 laps to go.
2.2 miles for Scott Dixon, the 43-year-old New Zealander in the PNC Bank Honda. He was furious earlier in this race when he was penalized for an accident right here. Collision between himself and Rinus VeeKay and Colton Herta. He didn't feel as though he deserved it. Wife Emma watches on as he is about to do it again.
And Diff, we said coming into this weekend, you have to qualify up front to win at Laguna Seca. Scott Dixon didn't. He started 11th.
And guess what? For everything Scott Dixon has achieved, he's never won at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. He has now. Dixon finishes off the season with another victory. That's 3 for 23. And the mad rush is on here. Christian Lundgaard gets by Alexander Rossi and is trying to get by Callum Eilert. McLaughlin has crossed the line for second, Palou third, and this is the mad scramble to the line here as Callum Eilert comes home in the top 5 behind Will Power. But at the front, he may not have got his 7th championship, but he got the last laugh of the 2023 season. Scott Dixon, the winner, the Firestone Grand Prix of Monterey.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.